Alright guys from YouTube, here's another thing. Now granted, I know this ain't RC stuff. It ain't motorcycle stuff. It's F-150 stuff. But something that I found on my truck that I fought and I looked and I looked. I say I found. The Lord showed it to me. So I thought I had a bearing going out. First I thought it was maybe my wheel bearings, but it didn't sound like a wheel bearing. Then it sounded like a belt drive bearing. Maybe, tensioner pulley. It wasn't that. So I thought, well, maybe it's a turbo bearing. My truck does have 343,000 plus miles on it and driven every day. But it wasn't that either from what I can tell. It wound up being this right here. I'm going to flip the camera around. This hose right here, vacuum line, was cracked. And of course it's the four-wheel drive vacuum switch. It's what lets it go into four-wheel drive. For any of you that don't, these 2012 model F-150s and up, they have what are vacuum hubs, and they are locked in four-wheel drive when the truck is off. It takes vacuum to release the hub. So when that line had broke and was just barely hanging on, every time I'd go around a corner and that line would open up, I'd lose vacuum. And my front left hub was trying to lock into four-wheel drive. And that's what was causing that grinding noise, like a bearing going out. I've switched that line, fixed it to where it's not doing that no more, and I haven't heard it since. So if you're chasing demons looking for a bearing going out, check your vacuum lines on your four-wheel drive system, because that will keep it from doing its thing and getting it going. But if anybody else had this issue and found something else going wrong, vacuum leaking on the hub maybe, on the bearing, maybe. But always check your vacuum lines on these. It's a critical step. And another tip on these. Put it in four-wheel drive, in 4-low, at least once or twice a month, year-round. Because the corrosion can build up on your actuator motor sensor that tells where your motor's at, and it will not let it go into four-wheel drive, or it will kick it into 4-low instead of 4-high because it don't know where to stop the encoder motor at. But if you shift it in once or twice a month, every month throughout the year, it seems to be keeping it lubed up and no corrosion on it. Just another tip and tricks. Y'all have a good day.